staying low down, keeping it a bill, that ain't no doubt. Much love to the homie, every city know now. More crowd, pressing issues in the positive. Locked out TV is way better than they thought it is. The interviews is solid facts, talking about your troubled past. What you did to change that shit, doing better is the plan. Homie keeps a solid point, combo lit just like a joint. Better yet just like a brew, locked out TV.
What's good, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Loked Out TV. You already know how we do it, man. We're going to keep it loked out, no doubt. For real, coming at you with another loked out banger. And this one right here, oh man, we're going to be talking a little bit about the situation that went down with American Cholo and Norbeez. But check it out, man. Before we jump up into the video, I'm going to need y'all to keep it all the way loked out with me. If you haven't hit that subscribe, it'd be highly appreciated if you hit that subscribe. Also hit that like, and most definitely hit that notification bell. And if you really want to level up in the game, hit that comment section and talk your shh. Because that's exactly what the comment section is there for. And I have a very strong feeling that y'all going to want to talk some in this comment section right here. So check it out, man. Today, Norbeez decided he wanted to pull up on American Cholo at the American Cholo studio, right? Now check it out, man. So this fool decides he wants to pull up on American Cholo, right? And you could tell from the jump, and I don't care what nobody says, you could tell from the jump that this man is nervous. Look, American Cholo done warned him once, right? Don't come over here or it's going to be bad. West Coast Graffiti says so. They were supposed to go over there and squash the beef on the podcast. American Cholo canceled and said, you know what, don't even bring him over here because there's going to be some problems if he comes over here. So this man knew, this man had the warning. Okay, everybody's like, man, he did this and he did that. Check this out, man. He had the warning, right? He knew it wasn't going to be good if he goes over there. And you can tell that he knew it wasn't going to be good when he goes over there because he was pretending like he was whistling. He was taking deep breaths. He was nervous. This man was nervous to be walking up over there. He knew, I think he knew that it wasn't going to be a good situation. You know what I'm saying? But he still went over there, knocking on doors, hitting doorbells, you know, making a little scene. He went over there on live, probably as evidence, you know what I'm saying? Probably as evidence that he wanted to pretend like he wasn't going over there for any aggressive reasons, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is what happens when you play those games. I'm going to say this. When I first seen the clips, I was actually with a coworker. He pulled it up. We was watching it. And we was actually giving Norbeez props. We was like, hey, even my coworker was like, even me, my coworker, you know, I don't like that fool. So, but my coworker was like, hey man, at least he's still there. At least he's, you know, he's leaking, but at least he's still there, standing there, you know what I'm saying? And then what came out, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? We got to give this fool some props, man. I mean, he's definitely leaking. I've seen the whole video, right? But you already know how that fool likes to strike. Anyways, man. Then the senora walks up, right? And he starts playing the victim. Oh, I don't know why he hit me, you know, and all this, that, and the third, trying to play like he just went over there to talk. Now, when the live started, when he was on the live, yes, he was saying, I'm just going over here to talk. But why are you going over there to talk? You going on this man's property. You going in this man's bubble, right? It should be called Run the Talk. Run the Talk. You know what I'm saying? It should really be called Run the Talk. I don't understand why you would even go over there thinking that it's, you know, and you're just like, just going over there like it's just not going to be no problems, bro. You knew there's going to be problems when you went over there. This man's... oh, man. This man done went through a lot in the last... Where was the back? Where was they? Where was the ones that are supposed to have your back, Norbeez? And a lot of fools like, well, at least he went over there and ran the fade. He didn't go over there and run nothing. He went over there and got exactly what he wanted. He got exactly what he went looking for. You ever heard you grab the bull by the horn? Or what is it? You grab the bull something. Anyways, man. The point is, you went over there looking for it and you got it, man. I don't know how that saying is. I'm tired, man. But the point is, he can't sit there and be like trying to play the victim, bro. You ain't knocking on that man's door. You ain't knocking on that man's door. And I know he said something about whack 100. Well, whack. Well, guess what, fool? Today it was you. Today it was you. Don't worry about what happened to whack 100 or what happened with whack 100, cause all you need to worry about is it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? And then he wants to start talking, and we was giving, I ain't gonna lie, we was giving him props, bro. We was giving him props. Okay, Norbeez, he's leaking. He got beat up, but he's still standing there talking about he's gonna wait until American Cholo comes back out. I don't know if he wanted to talk to him or if he wanted to go ahead and knuckle up. But he was gonna stand. But then he started talking to the senora, and the next thing you know, he talking about calling the cops and ending American Cholo and all this, that, and the third. For what? For what? You went over there and got exactly what you was asking for. You say you want a conversation, but look, first of all, you should have been ready. You already know it's a hostile situation. It's an aggressive, hostile situation, You can't judge on anything that happened with whack 100 or didn't happen with whack 100. This is your situation. So you can't go over there thinking it's all good. I'm live, so I'm safe. You don't know that. You don't know that. You should have had the phone put up or had one of those things I was talking about in my live the other day, strapped to your chest or something, because them hands should have been free. You should have never, And then you talking about he sneaked up on you. He didn't sneak up on you. You went and knocked on his door, and then when you seen him come to the door, you started going back to the door. You seen him. So if you're sitting there looking at him, there's no way. Look, if I'm sitting there looking at you, there's no way you can sneak up on me because I'm looking at you. How you going to sneak up on me? You know what I'm saying? You seen him. You just wasn't ready. You thought it was all fun and games until you got popped. And I'm going to tell you, there was no run the fade to that. You got faded. That's all that you got faded. That's all that was. There was no run the fade to it. You got faded, But I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say about it, man. I mean, it is what it is, Like, you should have seen it coming before it happened, You should have seen it coming before it happened. I think this fool going through an emotional breakdown or something. I don't know, But you can't be surprised, and everybody telling you you got the ones that supporting like Norbeez. You got my respect. You went over there. You know what? Give the man respect for going over there. Facts. Give the man respect for going over there. But then he loses the respect for wanting to call the police after what happened, after what he went looking for happened. And he could say all day long, I just went over there to talk. But think about this. All the crap this man talks about other podcasters and other people and all the things that him and them other fools has done to other podcasters and other people, strikes, and then bragging about strikes and terminating channels and bragging about terminating channels, making fun of people for getting, making fun of people for getting strikes, making fun of people for losing their channels, making fun of people for losing income that was helping their families. And then you think that talking is the thing to do in certain. You think that everything's going to end with a conversation after all that? No. Some things don't end with conversations in certain situations, and this should be a lesson learned. So from now on, it should be Run My Mouth podcast or Run the Talk podcast or Run the Conversation podcast or Run the Convo podcast, you know? Or the Get Ran Over podcast. Oh, man, but yeah, that's my point, man. That is just, come on now. Come on now. That's just... Oh my gosh. Anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Much love, much respect. Big shout out to the fan bam. Y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think about this situation. Does Norbeez get points? Does Norbeez get points for going over there and knocking on the door? Or does he lose his points for what happened when the senora walked up and he started acting like he was just a straight victim and had no idea why all this happened to him, and then he want to call the police and end American Cholo, which is just a simple assault, by the way, which is a misdemeanor, so that's not going to end nobody, you know what I'm saying? Probably over there it's a OR bond, so I don't know how's that going to end anything, you know, probably like a OR bond or $500 at the most, maybe $1,000. It's a misdemeanor. Anyways, that being said, let me know what y'all think. Comment below. Much love, much respect. You already know how we do it. We're going to keep it low doubt, no doubt, for real. Till the next one, and I'm out.
Low down TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly.